Yo guys, welcome back to another video on the channel, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to get easy bloodthirsties in Call of Duty Vanguard. Quickly before we do jump into the video, if you aren't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel, notification turn so there's any more videos on the channel. If you do enjoy this video, smash big thumbs up as you can imagine, and let me know your thoughts on this in the comments below. As always, if there's anything else you want to see on this channel, let me know in the comments. I'll be sure to get onto it as soon as humanly possible for you guys. So some of you guys might be watching this video because like you're not the best player at the game and you don't really know how to get bloodthirsties. You find it quite difficult to get the 5 kill streaks, which is perfectly fair enough. A lot of people are in that situation, and a lot of people don't know how to get bloodthirsties or struggle just to get the last couple of kills within the bloodthirsties. So for obviously a lot of the guns like the ARs, the SMGs, the shotguns, all those sort of weapons, you do need to get bloodthirsties, as you can see, as one of the camos to be able to unlock gold and get through all the camos. So we'll use this one for an example. As you can see, I've got 27 out of 30 done. Haven't even really been trying for these as of yet. I've not had to try. I've just been doing this while I'm getting the rest of the camos done. So I can get the streaks. I don't struggle with getting the streaks going on. So for me, it's very easy, and I'm going to give you guys the best tips and tricks if you guys do struggle with it, because some of you guys might be watching this and thinking, I don't actually really need to be watching this, I'm just watching it to support you or whatever, which is fine and I appreciate it. But some of you guys are gonna actually be here and be like, I genuinely can't get bloodthirsties, Harry, please tell me how I can manage to do this. And that's exactly what I'm going to show you guys today. So one of the main things you guys want to be doing is removing yourself off the radar as much as possible and just making sure your enemies don't know where you are. You can either run ninja if you're planning on running about the map, but the chance of you going for a bloodthirsty and you can't get them very easily, you're going to play a bit more reserved. I'd recommend putting ghost on, because then you're not on UAVs, enemies can't see what's like, they won't be able to see you pinging up on radars, meaning you can hold down a sort of area and they're not going to see you coming. Next up, you could put radar on or a high alert. You could even put forward intel so you get a bit of a bigger UAV if that's what you want to do, but I'd recommend putting on like high alert in case someone's looking at you and you don't know where they are. Or you could put tracker on, because if an enemy starts running past you, you didn't see them, you can see their footprints as well. Probably will put high alert just in case someone is looking at you and you don't know. So then for the third perk, I'd put scavenger on, just because it means you can pick ammo up, and on the off chance you might run out of ammo, you don't really want that when you're on a bloodthirsty. If you've got 4 kills and you've missed a couple of shots and you've run out of ammo, the last thing you want to do is run out of ammo before the 5th kill, because then you're not obviously going to get the bloodthirsty. So the perks I'd run, I'd go ghost, high alert, and scavenger. And in terms of the gun that you're using, obviously it's going to fully depend on what gun you're using. I can't give you the attachments for the gun that you're going to use. I highly recommend putting stims on, because if you do get a situation where you're quite low on health, you want to stim up straight away, get that health back as fast as you possibly can. And in terms of game modes, guys, game modes is one of the biggest things. So what I would recommend playing, a lot of the things that I'm going to recommend, a lot of the times when I recommend you game modes, it is going to be domination, patrol, and hardpoint. The reason for this is, one, they've got very reliable spawns. 99% of the time, you're going to understand where your team's spawning. For example, if you have A flag and the enemy have C flag, the enemy's going to spawn at C, your team's going to spawn at A, meaning you're not going to get flipped on and all of a sudden people aren't going to start coming behind you. Whereas in team deathmatch, if 3 or 4 of your teammates push out of your spawn, all of a sudden spawns are going to change and they're going to be behind you, making it very easy for them to be able to kill you. So I'd go with domination, patrol, and hardpoint. The reason I'd also go for these 3 game modes is because it is objective game modes. People are going to be playing for the hardpoint, people are going to be playing to clap the frags, and people are going to be playing in the patrol zone, which makes it very easy. You sort of know where your opponents are going to be, the sort of area of the map that they're going to be in, depending on where the point is or what flag they might be going for, which makes it very easy for you, because if you've got a UAV up as well, which we're going to get into in a minute, but if you've got something like a UAV up, you can then work out where all your opponents are. Right, where's the best place for me to sit so that I can get a good vantage point on them and see 3 or 4 of them, be able to pick them off and then move around. And again, as I say, when you move around, what you want to be doing, when you do get a 2 or a 3 kill streak, you want to be holding down a certain area. So work out where the zone is. Say you're looking at B flag, you're sitting at B flag on one of the maps, you're sort of patrolling that sort of area. I'd sit in one area for 2, maybe 3 kills, and once you've got those 2 or 3 kills, slightly move around to a different area, not too far away where you were though, because the reason for this, the enemies are going to come back to try and kill you, knowing that you're sat there, and then you're slightly in a different position, so you can see that old position. When they come running back, they're going to go flying right past you, not thinking you're in that corner now. You're going to get that kill, making it 4 kills, and then the next one's going to make it 5, and it's an easy bloodthirsty. In terms of, like I just said, in terms of kill streaks, I'd put on intel and I'd put on spy plane. The reason for this is, you want intel, you can get that UAV up straight away with that 3rd kill, meaning the last 2, you're going to sort of know where people are coming from. And then spy plane, because if you get that next kill, you can put a spy plane in there, and again, carry on knowing where people are so that doesn't go away. You're not going to lose that intel or that mini-map going off. And again, you want to be looking at your mini-map all the time, seeing where people are coming from, what direction are my enemies coming from, where are they, and all that sort of stuff. You want to know exactly where they're coming from, where they're coming from, and where you want to be looking before they do get to you, so you can pick them off nice and easily. Depending on what gun you're using, the game modes are going to vary between hardcore and core. If you're using something like a pistol or a shotgun, I'd recommend playing hardcore. If you're using an AR, an SMG, anything like that, I'd recommend playing core, because if you're on core, you are less than, you're obviously not a one-shot, which makes it easy for you to get out of gunfights you might be losing and get a stim up. If you're using something like pistols or a shotgun where you want it to be a one-shot kill all the time, because otherwise you're putting a full mag of a pistol into someone, you'll be playing core, but then just remember, if you are playing hardcore, you are also a one-shot as well as your opponent, so you have to bear that in mind. Just play a little bit smarter. But like I said, just play slowly. Just play in an area where you can hold it down. You can see over one of the control points or the B flag or something like that. You know a lot of enemies are sort of in that area. Just play it slowly. Just let them come to you. Don't go chasing the kills. Don't get to your fourth one and go, right, I'm going to go Larry and just start chasing it. The last thing you want to do, because that's when you'll end up dying if you start chasing them all. In terms of other things, you might want to put something like Dead Silence as a field upgrade so you can start running about if you want to, and the enemies aren't going to hear your footsteps. Another good one, if you are going to hold down an area, might be to put the field mic on, because again, you can put the field mic down. It's going to give you an idea of where people are coming from around you if they are in within that field mic. So if they're coming from your left and you're looking right, but you see the dot on your minimap, you can turn around, wait for enemies to come through that corner and pick them off nice and easily. But they're the ones I'd run. I'd run field mic or Dead Silence, because if you do have to move and you do want to run about, you can put Dead Silence on. They're not going to hear you coming, which obviously makes it a lot easier for you to be able to get in and around your enemies. But they're pretty much the easiest tips, guys. Like, the easiest ways to get bloodthirsties are genuinely just to slow yourself down, play it nice and slowly. I've been using this shotgun for literally about 3 games since I've unlocked the bloodthirsty, sorry, because I've had double XP on, and I unlocked this quite a while ago. I've already got 6 out of the 30 done. It's just very, very easy. If you do play it slow, you do let your enemies come to you, sort of hold that area. If you're playing patrol, just sit around the patrol zone. Just follow the patrol zone around the map. Just try and get yourself in cover where you can see the patrol zone coming. So if it's coming towards you this way, you want to be getting ahead of where it's going to be in cover on a head glitch, so when your enemies go running into the point, you can beam them out of it. He's going to give you the kill nice and easy and help you get that bloodthirsty a lot quicker. But hopefully this video has helped you out. If it has, be sure to smash the thumbs up. Like I said, if you've got any more questions or there's anything else you want to see in the comments, let me know and I'll be sure to get onto that as soon as possible, or answer your questions in the comments as well. If you have enjoyed, like I said, smash thumbs up as you can imagine. If you want to see me doing the Camo grind, I'm over on Twitch doing it every single day. We've streamed pretty much 12 hours every single day so far. If you do want to come watch that, link is in the description. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, notifications turn on, please make sure you can do that so you don't miss any more videos on the channel. I appreciate you guys watching. Catch you in the next one in a bit. Peace.